And a bunch of those, so it's just been a nice getaway. It's our form of meditation, is getting out on the bike and getting away from the crowds and breaking a sweat.
Yeah, it's a great meditation, like you said, because you throw the bikes on the car, in a few minutes you're at a trail, and when you're riding up some hills, up and down hills, you're thinking about the hill and nothing else. Everything else in life just kind of disappears. Helmet.
Helmet, absolutely every time. I've seen so many newbies on a trail with no helmet, and they have no idea what they're doing, and it's so easy to wipe out. The great thing about mountain biking for beginners is you can take it to whatever level you want. You can go on a nice, smooth, flat trail, or if you want to truly get in the mountains on a rocky descent, you can try that, but just you work your way up, and at the end of the day, you can always walk. You can get off your bike and walk.
All else fails, It's incredibly aerobic, and if you stay on the bike, it's low impact, so it's good. It's, friendly on your knees and your ankles, you don't, as compared with jogging, if I try to jog or run, I get sore pretty quick, but cycling, I can go for hours, and it's great.
On the downhills, you're taking an aerobic break, but you have to focus so much that the rest of the world melts away.
My favorite part is exploring, actually. I like to find new trails and see if I can get through, get from point A to point B without getting lost. That's the adventure.
As an ER doctor, I know how easily you can hurt yourself, so for me now it's about getting into solitude, riding nice single track where you're in the mountains and you're away from everyone else. Hey Infinity, thanks for hanging out with us.
Hey, thanks a lot, and get out there and ride. It's good exercise.
We'll see you on the trails.
Okay, this is the part of the show where we give our audience the mic. And boy, did they have some questions.
Hi, my name's Conley Patillo, and I attend IU in Indiana. My question is, though, does listening to an iPod or an MP3 player affect your hearing?
Colin, listening to an iPod can affect your hearing. It depends on what kind of listening device you're using. If the music is too loud, you can actually harm your long-term hearing. So what I say is go buy what's called noise-reducing earphones. What they do is they block out all external noise so the level of volume doesn't have to be that high, and yet the music still sounds crisp and plenty loud for those long rides and jogs.
Hi, my name is Tarek, and I come from Canada. My question is, how do I sleep better?
How do you sleep better, Tarek? Wow, well, you know what? One thing is make sure you're eating the right kind of foods. If you eat good nutrition, you're going to get better rest, believe it or not. And if you have a nice consistent wake-up time, not a bedtime, but a consistent wake-up time, that'll actually help you sleep a lot better. I hope that helps.
Later on Infinity,
I was just wondering what your take was on Eastern versus Western medicine.
we've got lots more fans ask. But first, what's the biggest mystery ailment you've ever had?
Well, my hair fell out when I was 12. Does that count?
I do have a really big toe.
You do?
My dream surgery would be to have it removed.
More medical mysteries revealed. Welcome back to Infinity, everyone. I'm Lisa Joyner, and we're here on the set of The Doctors. It's your ticket to good health. When it comes to TV shows, the best prescription for healthy ratings is a devoted audience, just like this one. Why do you love the show so much?
You know what? I love this show because it's for real doctors that are up here, not actors. And you can ask any kind of question that you're embarrassed to talk to your own doctor about.
They're just good people. They're good looking, and I think they're very knowledgeable. I mean, I don't know that much about medicine, and I'm learning a lot. High blood pressure, you know, high cholesterol, all that stuff that comes with 73 years old, you know.
Look at this woman. Look how good she looks for 73 years old. What's the most embarrassing thing they talked about?
Well, they talk a lot about a lot of sexual stuff on here. You're gonna make me turn red here. You know, vaginal secretions and things like that. Not something that I usually talk about, you know, with my mom.
For Sam, what have you gotten from this show? What kind of knowledge? What information?
Oh, well, just today about the colors. You know, just the colors of your body.
Oh, yeah, they were talking about nails.
Your nails and your urine.
I have 5 sets of different type of urine in front of me. This is how you want your urine to look.
Is there anything mystery ailment that you have, Suzanne?
I do have a really big toe.
You do? Could we
And
see? Which one?
yes, it's my big toe, and I'm really embarrassed about it because it's really long. My dream surgery would be to have it removed or like to shorten.
A toe reduction.
Yes, so that's my big question. Is it possible, and would I still be able to walk?
Oh, goodness.
So kind of embarrassing, and I just admitted this to you, which is really embarrassing. And
Don't worry, we
you're
won't
looking
tell
at my
anyone.
Ask around, ask your friends who they see. Go to one of the local hospitals and go on the pediatric ward there and ask the nurses, which are the good pediatricians in the area. And then go interview some of them. It's almost like you're dating your doctor a little bit. You know, go on a couple of dates and see if you like them or not. You know, vaccines, certainly very big topic nowadays. You know, over the years they've done so much good at preventing illness, but there's a lot of concerned parents out there. And you know, I encourage parents to become informed, talk to your doctor, ask about the risks and the benefits. And you know, the one thing, the vaccines are becoming safer and safer. The issue is going to slowly resolve itself.
Coming up, why learning about medicine can come in handy anywhere.
We were at a restaurant the other night, and there was a lady at a table
You
next to
saved
us.
someone? Well, most of the time.
Every disease you learn about, the next day you think you have it.
And the doctors get their own red carpet affair.
I mean, what higher honor can you have in the field of medicine?
Anybody who works on this show absorbs a lot of medical know-how, but is there such thing as knowing a little too much for your own good?
We have a picture of a healthy lung and a diseased lung. That is the lung of someone who was exposed to secondhand smoke their entire life.
Are you kidding me?
Just by virtue of being on this show, what have you learned medically?
I learned the difference of a cough.
You did?
A loose cough, a hard cough, croup. And people come up to me now wherever I am. They're like, could you look at my throat? I'm like, I'm not a doctor. I could just produce them on television. We were at a restaurant the other night, and there was a lady at a table
You
next to
saved
us.
someone?
No. No. Not even almost. But this lady was sitting at the table next to us, and she was like 9 months pregnant, you know. I told my wife, I said, I bet you I could deliver that baby. You just watch Lisa do it, and she makes it look so simple.
Does this show, producing this show, make you more informed personally or a hypochondriac?
Okay, we did a whole show on germs, and so I'm literally in the bathroom going, okay, I'm gonna wash my hands. Then I'm gonna open the door like this. Really, I've become more paranoid doing this show.
Yeah.
You know, every medical student does that. Every disease you learn about, the next day you think you have it.
Yeah. I got a headache.
Yeah.
It's an aneurysm. What's the biggest mystery ailment you've ever had?
Well, my hair fell out when I was 12. Does that count?
Wow.
It seems like I've been bald since grade school. But you know, there's actually good things about that because,
How? What?
well, you don't look older. You stay the same. I've been bald since I was in my 20s, seriously. So it's like you kind of look the same all the time. Oh, that's the bald guy.
What is the strangest ailment you've diagnosed, seen, heard about?
I think just today, the Blue Man. This is a gentleman that had severe dermatitis, and for 14 years he's been using a silver, basically drinking silver, to cure it.
You know, if I take this, let's see how long it takes till I turn blue.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Don't take colloidal silver is the moral of the story.
He said it helped his terrible skin problem, but it turned him blue.
Right.
And it's irreversible.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty strange, huh?
Yeah, and unless you're going to Vegas and performing.
Right, yeah, you don't want to be blue.
Infinity was there as the doctors were presented with a prestigious honor by the American Red Cross, the Crystal Cross Humanitarian Award for Outstanding TV Show. The doctors are in good company. Past winners include Grey's Anatomy and House MD.
The Crystal Cross Award. This is really, really neat for us to get this.
And also, you know, one of the things when we got interviewed before the show ever hit the ground, I said this is not going to be a wasted hour of TV. We're going to prove that TV can make a difference, and I think that we've done what we set out to do.
And we try to give out medical information that everybody's really interested in a really fun way.
Proud parents Dr. Phil and wife Robin hit the red carpet too.
I mean, it's just so proud that the good work they're doing is being acknowledged by the Red Cross. I mean, what higher honor can you have in the field of medicine? So we're so proud. We're proud of our son Jay, who created this show and he's executive producer.
So for you guys to recognize what we're doing is just the ultimate compliment that we could receive.
Up next on Infinity, what will a doctor's visit be like in the future? Predictions from people who know.
I think the biggest advance going forward is going to be robotics and surgery.
The surgeons are not going to be working on us anymore.
Research into stem cells, I think that's just been, enormous.
We are on the set of The Doctors, the show that takes on one of life's biggest topics, your health. In your opinion, give me one of the biggest advances in the last 5 years in medicine.
Boy, oh boy, that's a profound question. I think the biggest advance going forward is going to be robotics and surgery. The ability to use robotics, you're still doing the surgery, but maybe little movements before that were 1 inch with your hand, that moves the robot's arm a half a centimeter. So the technology as it is, there are things that we can do we could never do before.
The best medical advance in my field, I think, is all the great non-invasive techniques and equipment that we have. I'd say the other thing is the laser technology.
There's been a lot of great things, but probably looking at HPV and how that human papillomavirus and how that affects cervical cancer, and then the vaccine, and if we can get more vaccines that are related to cancer, just think if we could cure breast cancer.
What do you think is the biggest advancement?
With kids, medications for asthma and allergies, a few years ago, all we really had were the steroids, and there's a lot of side effects with that. So this is it makes it easier to treat when there's no side effects.
And stem cells, research into stem cells, I think that's just been, enormous.
Scientifically, it's genetics. It is going to be using stem cells for new treatments. We're not quite there yet, but genetics is an entirely new field of medicine that we're just beginning to untap. And I think over the next decade, you're going to see the way we treat diseases, it's going to change quite rapidly.
Hi, my name is Dirk Thompson, and I'm from Calgary, and I have a question for the doctors. I was just wondering what your take was on Eastern versus Western medicine.
Derek, I think the best way is to use both Eastern and Western philosophies. Obviously, the great thing about Western medicine, which is what we practice, is it's proven, but there are a lot of things that are involved with Eastern medicine that do work. Acupuncture is something that I've used, and I think that as a doctor, you have to have an open mind and use the best of both.
Hi, I'm Emily from Nashville, Tennessee. Is there any particular topic you would like to discuss on the show?
Hi there, Emily, and absolutely, as a plastic surgeon, people don't realize that reconstructive surgery is a lot of what I do. That's the single biggest thing that I want to do more of in season 2. And if I can, actually go to more remote parts of the world and do reconstructive surgery.
Well, that's it for this doctor's appointment. We're in the clear until our next checkup. I'm Lisa Joyner for Infinity. We'll see you next time. Welcome back to Infinity, everyone. I'm Lisa Joyner. Every day on this stage, they answer questions like, how can I stop my kid from wetting the bed? Or what kind of foods will make me have bad dreams? Nothing is off limit on the doctors.
Hi, I'm Sam, and I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. And I was wondering, is it bad to get your nails done every month?
Absolutely fine to get your nails done every month, but you want to go to a place that's really reputable, that really follows all the correct rules about, cleaning all of our toes, because you can get fungal infections.
Hi, I'm Kendra. And I'm Krista. And we're from Ontario. And we were just wondering, if you could pick a new specialty, what would it be and why?
Well, Kendra and Krista, I love pediatrics, but if I had to pick a different specialty, what would I do? You know what? My second choice would have been ER medicine.
When Infinity returns, the future of medicine.
Just think if we could cure breast cancer with a vaccine.
God, yeah.